guys, Danny and Wanda back from Deep South Homestead. We are back out here at our high tunnels again today, and our outside community gardens we have here. Check out the sign we got here.
It's the People's Garden.
The People's Garden. Look at this. Isn't that interesting? Thank you, whoever it was that
sent us this sign
for a joke, because with us it is a joke.
This garden can make a big impact in our community, growing fresh, healthy food and supporting a resilient
local food system.
Teaching people how to garden using sustainable practices. Now that one works.
Yeah, nurturing a habitat for pollinators and wildlife and green space for neighbors together, reflect and enjoy. That one won't work, but
a few can.
A few can probably, but mainly family.
The biggest problem is
this right down here, right there. And right there.
This is not a USDA garden.
And this right here. This is not a people's garden.
This is a Danny and Wanda's garden?
It's a Danny and Wanda garden. But we thought it was funny. Somebody sent it. I told Wanda, we got to stick it in the garden. We just have to. Well, guys, it's another cold morning. We turned the cows into the ryegrass for, let's see, about an hour and a half. And let them kind of fill up on some green grass because they haven't had green grass for months. And we don't want them to get scours or anything like that. So we put them in for an hour and a half, took them back out. We'll let them in tomorrow for just a little while. Same thing again, until they get smart and realize that I'm putting them back out of it. When they do that, they won't go back out. So, but anyway, we're going to take you in and show you some of the things about the high tunnels. We're going to show you some pictures of what's going on in the high tunnels. And guys, please, this is the way of the future. I'm telling you, I don't know how else to make this any more important, but go over to Growers Solutions. They're having a Black Friday sale. Check out all the details. We have a link in the description down below. There's all kind of incentives over there. You need to be growing in a high tunnel or a greenhouse. I'm telling you, with what's coming, with the weather and everything like that, it's going to be the way to keep you with food. So let's go in Ms. Wanda's high tunnel. We got some projects in there we need to knock out today, being it's kind of cold and chilly outside. Bringing my little toy along with me. Well, guys, one thing I love about the high tunnels is there's very little weeding. You come along here and there's almost no weeding. That's what I like about it. You can come out here, I can sit down in my little tool here, and guys, I can weed it in just a few minutes. When it comes to planting, now today we're going to plant some French fingerlings that we've been saving since last spring. They're starting to sprout out here like this, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. They hadn't shriveled up or anything like that, so we're going to be putting these in the ground here. We've learned with the French fingerlings that you don't have to put them as far apart as you do the regular big old red and white potatoes, and that has you can basically stack these things in pretty good, and they do fine as long as you have the right nutrition. Now, one thing we're a little bit concerned about is Ms. Wanda, basically because I told her to, came in here, I don't know, it's probably been 6-8 weeks ago, and she fertilized these beds real good, and I told her, I said, don't forget to put the lime in them, because we use pelletized lime, and pelletized lime only lasts for a year, and then it goes away. And it had been a year since we limed them, and I was thinking we were going to be putting Cherokee yellow wax beans in here. Well, we're going to be putting taters in here. And lime and taters don't go together. But I told Miss Wanda, I said, if we don't do nothing but raise enough taters down through here so that this spring we can take those taters and plant them in the ground for the spring, we still haven't lost. We're still saving our own potatoes year after year. This is the third year for these potatoes right here that we've been saving our own. And we kept and ate all the big ones, and we just saved the little ones here for replanting. But we don't have to cut them up. They're small enough that we can just stick them in the ground. Now what I've been doing is I've been coming over here digging me a hole, like one there, one here. This is some good rich dirt. Boy, some good rich dirt. The only thing that's concerning me right here is I'm looking at these orange roots. Now,
Guess what that is?
Well, mulberries have an orange root on
I know, and it's way over
The
yonder.
mulberry tree is 100 yards over there.
You reckon it come all the way around? Because this,
I don't know.
this
you
is
pulled up,
the
you
ground.
pulled up a flower that was here,
Okay, that might be it.
and I bet these orange roots went with that flower.
Let's hope so.
I hope so. I hope it better not be that tree.
But this is ground. We did build these on the ground before we built the high tunnel.
We did. I'm thinking there was a flower here. I remember it had big old flower, had little purple flowers all over it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
let's hope that's it.
This is what I'm doing. I'm just coming through here like that, and I'm putting them in. They already got the eyes on them, so they'll already come up pretty quick. Now I'm not putting them way apart. I'm putting them about every 12 inches through here. And guys, our soil ain't nothing but rocks in it everywhere. And I know people y'all think in the deep south ain't no rocks, but there's a lot of rocks here.
Not as much as up north, but
not as much as up north, but there are some rocks here. So I come back and I'm gonna leave them little points sticking out of there on these long ones like that. I believe we're gonna do good. I think we're going to be just fine.
We're going to plant this whole side.
Yeah, we're going to plant the whole bed.
And fingerling potatoes.
Yeah.
How long is that about?
Well, the pipes are every 5 feet apart, so...
5, 10, 15, 20... 25,
say,
almost 30 feet.
Almost 30 feet down through there. No, not quite 30 feet. Probably 20... Maybe they're every 4 foot apart.
Maybe 20 feet.
About every 20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 17, 20, about 20. About 20 feet.
20 feet, double row of potatoes.
Yeah.
Y'all, Danny weighs too much. His tires are rolling out.
All right.
Wide load.
All right,
cheap Chinese-made stuff.
Chinese-made junk is what it is.
Those little bars are so flimsy that any weight, even though it says 300 or better,
It's supposed to have a 300-pound capacity.
Danny don't weigh 300 pounds, and
No.
oh my goodness, it's already bowing out front and back.
I mean, look at that. Look how they look.
You can't roll on them because they're...
I can't even turn them.
That's too funny.
I'll be putting a steel rod across that one. Won't be able to turn it, but at least it'll roll straight.
And we think we figured out the orange.
Yep.
Show them what's by your leg there.
We were digging in the dirt here and dug up a piece of turmeric.
So, and I had some on the side.
And there was some over here, so I think that them orange roots might be that turmeric.
Quite possibly. Planting taters in the end of November.
Who'd have thought?
Well, we've been doing it the last couple of years and been very successful with it.
We've been really successful at it.
One year in the field, I had to cut them off, but we made potatoes.
Yeah,
They came back out and did really well.
You stop and think. We're in a high tunnel, and if we happen to come out here and it's it's too cold in here, all we got to do is just chop them off, and one or two sunny days And this soil's done back warm again, and they right back up again. So
Yep.
it ain't nothing here. Guys, this is pathetic.
You done hit a wall.
This is totally pathetic. Look at that. That's pitiful.
You're gonna have to redo the toy.
I'll have to rebuild it. Just like everything I buy, I have to end up rebuilding it. You can't buy nothing that's any good anymore. Yeah. Alright guys, we are finished planting the whole row of potatoes here. Now that we got them done, I'm going to take you over and show you what Ms. Wanda planted about, I'll say about 6 weeks ago. Let's take a look at what she did. Look at these taters right here. Ms. Wanda planted these about 6 weeks ago. Now these are all French fingerlings here until you get down to the very end down here. I'm going to look. I mean, I don't know how to tell. My arms are 3 feet long almost. Look at this.
That plant's almost 3 feet tall.
That plant is 3 feet tall.
Isn't that crazy?
That is just insane. I mean, in these high tunnels, these are the purple potatoes here now. These are called the Blue Majesty, or Purple Majesty, I believe is what they were called.
Blue or Purple Majesty?
Blue or Purple Majesty. The rest of these are French fingerlings. And I'm telling you, these things are amazing.
No weeds.
Oh, no weeds. No.
Just come through and give them some water every week or so.
Yeah, I mean,
we're good.
Tomatoes is doing pretty fair. These are the beef steaks. No tomatoes on them yet, I don't think, but
few blooms.
They're starting to bloom up in the tops of them. We're going to end up having to close these high tunnels up here when it starts getting really cold because of, with things like tomatoes. Now, if it wasn't for the tomatoes and the pepper, we could just leave this baby open, but we're going to have to close it up because the potatoes, the broccolis, the cabbage, all that kind of stuff, it can handle the cold, but this other stuff, it can't handle it. All right, guys, we're going to end the video here, and before we do, I want to once again reiterate, go check out Grower Solutions. The Black Friday sale ends the first weekend of December, and guys, you see what we've got going on in here. I can't stress it enough that it's really worth the investment because it's your life. It's going to be your future. When food shortages come, you can come out here. It doesn't matter if you're an old person. If you just design it right, you can get a wheelchair. If you're in a wheelchair, you can come down through here. You can get your raised beds up high enough. You can do it in a wheelchair. I mean, just make the investment, guys. We got a link in the description down below. Save you some money. Go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you, guys, from Deep South Homestead.